What if I told you that the whole idea of charging stations, from Tesla's superchargers to sprawling global networks, could soon be history?
Globe spinning over Asia and the Americas, high voltage.
It sounds unthinkable, but in Asia, a game-changing invention has surfaced, one that could end the age of charging for good. This isn't a sci-fi dream. It's unfolding right now.
The breakthrough.
In a humble Asian workshop, inventor Priya Sharma and her team revealed something that left global engineers speechless. A car that powers itself endlessly, no plug, no fuel station. The world anticipated battery advancements, but not this. Instead of lithium-ion or hydrogen cells, Priya's design taps a self-sustaining energy system, generating power as it moves. Early reporters brushed it off as a stunt, but when independent testers drove it for days, then weeks, without recharging, disbelief turned to wonder. Why this matters? To grasp the scale of this, think about what charging means for the EV industry. Tesla's billion-dollar supercharger network is its lifeline. Charging hubs from Europe to America are sprouting fast for the electric era. Governments are investing trillions in EV grids. But Asia's self-powered car could erase all that. If vehicles don't need charging, what happens to Tesla's edge? What happens to gas? This question haunts energy giants at night. The shock test. Earlier this year, in a cloaked trial watched by global engineers, Priya's self-powered EV ran non-stop for 30 days. City streets, rugged rural paths, highways. The outcome? It never needed a charge. Its energy system never wavered. Skeptical engineers left stunned, some admitting publicly, this rewrites everything we know about energy. Though the test was small, its message was loud: Asia might just end the charging station era. Global reaction.
Murmurs spread through Silicon Valley, Shanghai, and London.
Investors hunted for answers. Tesla fans called it impossible. Oil execs labeled it a threat. But quietly, tech firms sent teams to Asia to probe. If this tech is real and scales, the auto industry's power balance could shift in ways no one saw coming. Elon Musk's dilemma. Rumors swirled. Had Musk seen Asia's prototype? Some said Tesla engineers were sent to observe. Others claimed Musk got private briefings. What's clear, Musk, who thrives on pushing tech limits, grew cagey when Asia's self-powered EV came up. An insider quoted him saying, "If this scales, it's not just disruptive, it's game over." For Tesla, charging stations are the empire's core. If Priya's tech makes them obsolete, Tesla's crown jewel could vanish overnight.
The global scramble.
Whispers of the breakthrough spread like wildfire. In China, state firms pored over patents, sending scouts to Asia. In Europe, energy giants questioned EV charging investments. In the US, auto execs demanded briefings, fearing America's lag. Suddenly, Asia, often seen as a market, not a leader, sat at the heart of a global tech race.
The factory test.
Then came the bombshell. Priya unveiled plans for an infinite energy factory, churning out dozens, then hundreds, of self-powered EVs. Global observers watched as cars rolled out, sleek, futuristic, silent. No cables, no fuel ports, just vehicles powered by an energy source once deemed impossible. It wasn't just an Asian win, it was a global statement: the future won't wait. The first shock wave. As factory gates opened and self-powered cars emerged, a hushed tension filled the air. Journalists scribbled, engineers snapped photos, energy lobbyists traded nervous looks. Then the first test kicked off. Engineers from Japan and Germany drove the cars under strict conditions, testing speed, endurance, even external power output. The result? Flawless. The cars didn't just run, they generated extra energy to power on-site gear. The impossible had become real. Global reactions. The next morning, headlines erupted. Infinite energy cars confirmed, Asia leads the race.
BBC.
Charging grids at risk. Financial Times.
Tesla face historique threat. Bloomberg.
In Washington, policymakers panicked. Billions sunk into EV infrastructure, now potentially obsolete. Oil giants like Exxon and Shell held crisis meetings. If these cars scaled, oil demand, even for hybrid grids, could crash faster than expected. Priya speaks. At the center stood Priya Sharma, calm, poised, deliberate. In a rare TV interview, her words hit like lightning. Asia has consumed for centuries. Today we lead. This tech isn't just for us, it's for humanity. No cables, no fuel, no emissions. Energy belongs to people, not corporations.
The crow droard.
For once, Asia wasn't just in the conversation, it was leading it.
Tesla's next move.
Behind closed doors, Musk and his team strategized.
Buy Priya out.
Partner? Out-engineer her tech? Leaked reports hinted at Tesla's Project Solaris, a secret bid to match Asia's breakthrough. Musk, usually vocal, went quiet on X, but insiders whispered, Elon's. Silence means he's rattled.
The battle lines form.
The infinite energy factory became ground zero in the fight for mobility's future. Governments sent negotiators, corporations chased licenses, investors poured funds into Asia's energy revolution. But with attention came pressure. Questions of patents, theft, even sabotage surfaced. Whispers of corporate espionage and political meddling grew louder. The first sabotage attempt. Weeks after the factory's global reveal, odd events unfolded. Nighttime cameras caught shadowy figures infiltrating the site. Not amateurs, their moves were too calculated. Guards stopped them, but not before they planted high-tech surveillance devices near energy cores. The gear screamed state-level espionage, not petty crime. Global powers take sides. Leaked reports pointed to Western agencies. Others hinted at rival firms desperate to slow Priya's rise. China and India saw a chance, offering billions in investment and partnerships. For once, Asia wasn't being exploited, it was being courted. Priya stood firm. This tech serves people first, not profits or politics.
Musk breaks silence.
At a private Tesla event in Austin, Musk finally spoke, cautious but clear, we're seeing disruptive tech. If it's real, we must rethink energy and EV grids.
Tesla won't hesitate.
Then a stunner. Tesla unveiled Project Solaris, claiming it could rival Asia's tech. But was it innovation or a desperate move? The engineers' reaction. US engineers who tested Priya's cars went public. This isn't hype.
We've driven it.
It doesn't consume energy, it creates it. I've spent 20 years in this field. Nothing comes close. Their words sparked an online firestorm. Millions asked, why build charging stations? Why drill for oil? Politicians faced mounting pressure.
The shadow war. Behind the scene, a silent battle brewed.
Hackers hit the factory's digital systems. Key material shipments vanished. Engineers reported being tailed, their communications tapped. This wasn't just about cars, it was about who controls energy's future. Priya, in Bengaluru, became the world's most targeted inventor.
The ultimate test.
Facing the heat, Priya made a bold move, a 100-day non-stop endurance test of the infinite energy factory, inviting global media, engineers, and leaders.
The challenge?
Run the cars without charging, fuel, or pause. Skeptics laughed, oil lobbyists called it a bluff, Tesla sent observers. Yet day after day, the cars kept going. Weeks, then months passed, no stops. By day 100, the truth was clear. Asia had built a car that appended the energy order. Musk responds. Asked about the results, Musk said publicly, if Priya's tech scales, it changes everything. Tesla and every EV firm must rethink the basics. But competition fuels progress, and the world wins. Admiration edged out rivalry. Musk even offered collaboration, a move that shocked the tech world.
A new world order.
The fallout was massive. Charging stations became relics. Oil prices tanked as investors fled. Fuel-dependent nations scrambled to pivot. In Asia, infinite energy factories sparked an industrial boom. Engineers, scientists, and students flocked to join history. Priya refused traditional patents, opting for an open innovation license to block corporate or government control. A message to the world. Standing before thousands at the factory's anniversary, Priya spoke humbly, this was never about me. It was about proving the impossible is only impossible until someone tries. Energy isn't a weapon or a profit engine, it's freedom for Asia, for the world. The crowd erupted. History was made. The era of charging stations, fuel pumps, and oil reliance was over. The age of self-powered, infinite energy vehicles had begun. And it started in Asia.